Hello humans. A woman named Mandy Len Carter wrote an article for Modern Love called "To Fall in Love with Anyone, Do This." She uses a study by the psychologist Arthur Aaron and writes about a way to fall in love with anyone. Her claim is this: if you answer 36 questions with someone else and then stare into their eyes for 4 minutes, you will have a strong connection with them, even if it was someone random whom you've never met before. Since Valentine's Day is coming up, I've decided to answer these 36 questions. You, on the other end of this camera, are to answer the 36 questions with me, and then we'll stare into each other's eyes for 4 minutes. And in the comments, let me know if you fell in love with me. Question number 1. Given the choice of anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest? If they met people who are dead, I would totally say Jane Austen. I would love to talk to Jane Austen. But I'm assuming they mean someone alive, so it would probably be Felicia Day. Question 2. Would you like to be famous? In what way? Yeah, I want to be a famous actress, not even gonna lie about it. Can I tell you why though, so you don't say like, ugh, you want to be famous? I want to be rich is what I'm trying to say. And I want to be rich from acting because acting is what I love. Why do I want to be rich? Not so I can buy myself nice things, but rather I would like to live with the same level of comfort as I do now. But if I could fund some crazy ass research or give lots of money to charity, that's my dream. I want to be that person, the person who just surprises some random person with a bunch of money so that they can make their dreams come true. That's why I want to be famous. They didn't ask, I just want you to know. Question number 3. Before making a telephone call, do you rehearse what you were going to say? Why? I do every time, and it's because if I don't, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up. And then of course, if they say something I'm not expecting, it just throws the whole thing off. Question number 4, what would you consider the perfect day for you? In the perfect day for me, I would wake up and Kita would be here with me. I would not have school, but maybe I would have some acting classes. I would listen to a book while I make cosplays. I would get a nice message from someone who watches my videos because those make my day. I would go to lunch with Kita. I would have artichokes with butter. Maybe we'd come home and watch Parks and Recreation together. Chinese food for dinner. A day with Kita though. Best day ever. Oh, and I'm sad now. Question number 5. That is 10. When did you last sing to yourself? And when did you last sing to someone else? I sing to myself a lot. And I just don't notice. I just sing. But this morning, my sister and I were singing Uptown Funk together as we were walking to the bus stop to go to school. So that is when I last sang to someone. If you could live to the age of 90, but retain either the mind or the body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you choose? I'd rather be Stephen Hawking any day than the most gorgeous person who is demented. If you want to be gorgeous but with an aging mind, that's okay too. No judgments. Question number 7. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? I do not. I can fairly assume we both like YouTube. Kittens! Do we both like kittens? Can we both agree that kittens are great? Yeah. Number 9. For what in your life do you feel most grateful? I am most grateful for my parents. If not for my parents, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't be born, but they have been so supportive. And if you don't like your parents, you might just not be thinking hard enough about it. They're humans too. 10. If you can change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? My parents don't entirely know how to deal with emotion, so they try to avoid that. But honestly, I'm happy with the way things worked out. I don't want to cause any time travel paradoxes, because if I go back in time and change something about what used to happen, then something will change, and then this won't be reality anymore. It'll be a different reality. I forgot to breathe. Number 11 wants me to tell you my life story in 4 minutes, but that would be way too long. If you are at all interested in that, say, do number 11 and I'll give you a 4-minute summary of my entire life. Oh, I'll just do a draw my life. Yeah, screw number 11. If you want me to do a draw my life, let me know. But other than that, number 12, if you could wake up tomorrow with any ability, what would it be? I would love to be able to teleport from one place to another. That would make my life a whole lot easier. And my relationship. If I could hover in the air like Marceline the Vampire Queen, but also fly around like Superman or something, I would, yeah, that'd be cool. 13. If a crystal ball can tell you the truth about yourself, your life, your future, or anything, what would you want to know? I want to know if acting is a good path for me and if I will be successful. 14. Is there something you dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it? I've always wanted to run away from home. asked my mom for advice. She says my biggest accomplishment so far was getting an agent the first time I went out to audition for one. That was pretty cool. 16, what do you value most in a friendship? Depth. 17, what is your most treasured memory? Right now, my most treasured memory was my trip to Wales. What is your most terrible memory? It involved wanting to kill myself. It's not a fun one. Let's skip that. 19, if you knew that you were going to die suddenly in a year, would you change anything about the way you are living now? Why? I would just drop out of school sooner. 20, what does friendship mean to you? I don't know. I have a lot of trouble with connecting to other humans. I enjoy having friends, but I can't answer that question. I don't get humans enough, honestly. 21, what roles do love and affection play in your life? Getting love and affection from other people and giving love and affection to other people are what relaxes me when I'm very, very stressed, but just having someone I love, smiling at someone, getting smiled at, that relieves a lot of pressure. 22, I'm supposed to share something I love about you. I don't know who you are. The fact that you want to hear my voice, want to watch me talk is very nice. Very warm and fuzzy, so thanks. 23, how close and warm was your family, and do you feel like you had a better childhood than most children? I feel like I've answered that through my other questions. 24, how do you feel about your relationship with your mother? Also, I feel like I answered those before. My mom's amazing and reasonable and motherly. Good answer. 25, make a we statement. We both have to make a we statement, a statement about both of us. We are both probably nerds. That's a good one. 26, complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share blank. I wish I had someone with whom I could share cosplay. I don't have any close friends who also cosplay. 27, I'm going to share something you need to know if we were to become close friends. Sometimes I like to sit quietly, and I don't particularly like loud noises or bright lights. Let's be friends. 28, I can't do because I don't know you yet. Sorry. 29, an embarrassing moment in my life. Alright, this is actually embarrassing, not like someone saw my butt embarrassing, but I was mortified. We were joking about teaching this tiny infant how to shoot a gun. His mom said he can't even fit his fist in his mouth. I just imagine him storing a gun in his mouth, like, or having it there. I said maybe he'd be able to fit a gun in his mouth. And I didn't know the reference I was accidentally making, but she was just so pissed in that moment, like, don't joke about that. And I didn't know what I was joking about, and once I learned what I was joking about, I was like, not funny. 30, when did you last cry in front of another person, and when did you last cry in front of yourself? I last cried in front of a person when I was talking to my mom about how much I missed Kita, and I cried by myself one time because I was so nervous about going to school. I'm very simple. Love Kita, hate school. That's all there is to me. 31 also involves me knowing you. 32, what if anything is too serious to joke about? I'm all for joking as long as it makes fun of the assholes who do the serious things as opposed to the victims. I don't think you should make fun of victims of a horrible tragedy, but if you want to make fun of Hitler, I'm all for that, honestly. 33, if I were to die this instant without being able to communicate with anyone, what would I regret not having told someone? I'm a vocal asshole. I am more likely to regret saying something than regret not saying something. 34, your house catches fire. After saving your family and your pets, you have time to grab one more item. What is it? The house burning down actually makes me very nervous because I've been writing in journals since 3rd grade, so I have a bunch of journals and I don't want them burning down because that is years of work wasted. But like, let's say I just had a box. Those journals were all in a box. I would get that box, okay? Those cannot burn. 35, of all the people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing? My mom. No one wants to see their mom die. Most people. Number 36 also involves a little bit of give and take, so I'll have to skip that one as well. The next step of this love connection is we stare into each other's eyes for 4 minutes. That would take too long, so I'll put an annotation. If you click on the screen right now, it'll take you to another video of me staring for 4 minutes. Okay? Okay. Until then, let me know if you feel more connected to me for whatever reason, and tell me your answers. Let's get to know each other. Will you be my Valentine? My name is Liberty. I like things.